In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to not start a digital marketing agency in SMMA in 2019. Stay tuned. Hey, what is going on, everybody? Aaron here from Break the Internet. Hope you guys have had a fantastic 5 months. That's how long it's been since I guess almost 5 months since I've uploaded on this channel. And I would sit here and talk about, oh, well, this is why, blah, blah, blah. But spitfire really quickly. Started 2 companies. Got engaged. Having a baby. Those 3-4 things should be more than enough to kind of explain why I haven't been able to upload. I've just been very busy getting all that situated. But with that being said, guys, not gonna waste any more time. Let's talk about the 5 things you make sure not to do to start a digital marketing agency. Now, again, this is going to be for people that have not started just yet. They're just looking for information. If you have started, this will be some good information for you because I'm sure you're all over YouTube searching how to do this, how to do that, whatever it may be. But I have personally been within the digital marketing space for almost about a year at this point. I've been online through content creation, YouTube for the past 10 years. And recently, within the past year, I've jumped into the digital marketing space and I've done a lot of things. I've tested a lot of things. And this video is to tell you specifically what I did that didn't work that you guys need to stay away from to basically skip the line and don't even go after the things that don't work. So with that being said, number 1 of how to not start a digital marketing agency is do not go after all the industries that everyone is telling you to do. Now that might sound super counterintuitive and you're like, Aaron, what do you even mean? Everyone's telling me to go after the chiropractors, the gyms and the dentists and the massage therapists and the real estate agents, all these different people. And I'm telling you, if you want to not spin your wheels and waste your time for the next 5 or 6 months, be different. Go after somebody else. Here's a couple of reasons why. Number 1, obviously there's a lot of people that are going after it, and saturation should never be the reason that you don't do something, but it's also the quality of people that are going after this industry. Now, again, this is not talking badly or saying anything negative about these industries or the people that are going after them. You can be successful with any industry if you're really serious about it, but again, this is just going to save you a lot of time. So a lot of people that are going after these industries are coming from these courses, these lower level courses, and they're just getting started. They're just going into the agency world, and everyone's telling them to going after these things. But what happens is the business owners are continuously getting hit up by these people that are coming from these courses. And for the lack of a better word, they just aren't fully educated on the world of marketing and how to sell and any of these things. So what the business owners and all these industries are coming to the conclusion of is that marketing doesn't work because, inevitably somebody gets a job, they sign them up, they hire one of these new marketers and they don't get them any results. The dentists and the chiropractors, they talk to each other and then they're like, yeah, just don't listen to anybody that says anything about digital marketing, social media marketing, because it doesn't work, when in all actuality, it was just the person that they were working with. So just to wrap all that up, just if you want to save some time, don't go after those industries. It's not impossible. You can definitely see some success within those industries, but from my personal experience, it'll just save you a lot of time if you don't. The second portion of how to not start a digital marketing agency is please, 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 please do not buy low-level courses. Now, I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash, a lot of people talking badly about me from saying not to buy these courses because that's where a lot of people are making their money. But at the end of the day, if you buy a course and you go into something, please do your research. Do your research on who you're buying this from, their results, their track record, things like that, because what usually happens is that these courses that are made for $500, $97, $997, whatever it is, for the most part, they are created for the masses. And they're created for thousands of people. And I will say there was one course that I bought early on, which was $1,000, that I'm grateful for because it brought me and exposed me to the online marketing world. But I know, even still being a part of that group, I see a lot of people that are so confused coming into it. They just spend $1,000 and they buy it on the hope that they're going to get to the next level when they're being taught information that was made 3-ish years ago. Even signing into it the other day, I was just curious. And so much of it is just outdated. The UI of Facebook, of some of the tutorials is outdated. A lot of the methods that they use to say to go get clients, they're completely overdone to the point where they're just like, there's one where it's like, okay, go to these Facebook groups and add all the people that are in there. But like these Facebook groups that they're going after of the chiropractors, gyms, whatever it is, there's more marketers in these groups than the actual business owners themselves. So it's just such a backwards thing. So anyway, courses, they're made for the masses. Just do some research if you do actually buy some courses. But my recommendation would be to look for a reputable and someone with a track record of helping digital marketers, and save up some money to buy and just get a mentor. Buy into something that they're going to come up with a custom plan for you. They're going to look at your situation, whether you're going to school, you have a job, you work full time, you only work nights. They'll work specifically with you to be like, hey, here's your situation. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up a plan for you. And essentially you get to cut corners. You get to skip all the things that don't work, and you get to actually see success within your agency. So comment down below. I'll actually leave a link down below as well if you want to schedule a call with myself, and I'll go ahead and point you to the right direction of mentorship and stuff like that. My mentors, Brian Austin Miller and Sebastian Robeck, have absolutely changed my life. They've brought my business to the next level. But of course, I won't try to sell you anything. I just want to point you in the right direction because I care about you. Number 3 of how to not start your digital marketing agency, your SMMA, would be to stop doing free trials. Again, this goes back to the courses. All these people teach you need to do free trials, do something for free, work for free, get a case study, blah, 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 blah. But you got to understand that mentality is so backwards. Let me explain. So basically what you're telling a business owner is, hey, I'm brand new to marketing. I have no idea what I'm doing, but give me some money to run some Facebook ads, and then we can talk about what it looks like afterwards. So, you give them money, you see some like mediocre, like you might see great results. And then you turn around and you say, all right, Mr. Business Owner, I got you X, Y, Z results. I'm going to need you to pay me $2,000 a month to run these Facebook ads. I promise you, and this has happened to me multiple times, they look at you like you're crazy, because why would they pay $1,500 to $2,000 for something that you literally just did for free? Right? Like it shows them that you don't really value your services to sell it at $1,500 to $2,000 because you just did this thing for free. So they're like, well, if you just did this for free, like what kind of work actually goes into it that it's worth $1,500 to $2,000? Not only that, but also like think of the investment involved there, right? So let's just say you're running their Facebook ads, you're running their campaigns, whatever it is, and then, they start getting leads. Like what, they're not invested in that point to have to really follow up with these leads or follow up with these potential clients, because they're not invested in it. Like they don't really understand, like, okay, they don't have their skin in the game, and you're just not going to see all the results that you want to because they just are not in it for anything. They're just like, okay, cool, free leads. So they don't really care. They're just like, all right, this guy's going to do some free work. Like, forget it. And again, some people, obviously, it works out for the better. And everything in this video is just talking about my experiences and what I've seen other people go through. And I don't want you guys to make those same mistakes. So that's the third thing. Tip number 4 of how to not start a digital marketing agency is to stop focusing on the technical side, or stop focusing as much on the technical side as opposed to the sales side. So with that being said, basically what I'm saying is, a lot of these courses or people that you're learning from, they're teaching you how to run Facebook ads, how to, prospect for clients and all these things, but no one is focused on the most important part of the entire process, and that is sales. How to basically sell yourself and sell your product to the point where they agree with your services, buy your services, and want to move forward with you. And the thing is, you can be the best at Facebook ads, and you can be the best at getting client or prospecting for clients. You can be the best at all of these things. But if you can't sell the fact that you're great at these things, you're not going to get any clients, and all this stuff that is for nothing. It's such a backwards thing. Like, I think if you have to focus on something, like definitely focus like 80, 85%, 90% on the sales aspect. And then, the rest of that time should be spent on actually running these ads. Because again, like everything that you learn on the technical side, like people, and another thing is like people don't really care. Like you can talk about to your prospects about, one thing that a lot of people focus on is like, okay, like I can talk to them about these pixels and these retargeting audiences and these lookalike audiences, and I can do this and that with your website, and like all you need to do is sign on 3 clients and you'll be good. but really they do not care about the technical side of things. Nobody does. All they care about is where are they right now, where do they want to be, and can they see you as the marketer, as the salesperson, can they see you as that vehicle to get them from where they are right now to where they want to be. So definitely focus if you can on anything. Obviously, technical side, very important, but you also need to be able to sell the fact that you're good at what you do. And don't think of it as like being a sleazy salesperson, unless you're, taking Grant Cardone courses, and at that point, like, you're going to be sleazy anyway. But think of it more of, instead of saying like, oh, like, I don't want to be one of those sleazy salespeople, just think about yourself as like, I am literally going to get them to where they want to be in their business. I'm going to help them achieve their goals. Like, think about it that way, and it makes it so much easier to actually sell them on something. And number 5, how to not start a digital marketing agency is to do not fall into the shiny object syndrome hole, or do not fall into shiny object syndrome. What does that mean? Like, if you're watching this video, you have probably experienced this some point in your life or some point in your digital marketing journey. And that is the next big thing that comes up, you get hit with a Facebook ad. You're like, ooh, this looks really interesting. Let me go into this. And then you jump into the funnel, you invest some money, and you go on that thing. And you're like, ooh, Facebook marketing, that looks cool. Or, oh my gosh, like Amazon FBA or drop shipping, like, this looks cool. Let me jump over to there. And the thing that a lot of people don't understand is that patience is so huge within anything that you do. And I'm reading this really awesome book. I'll leave it down below if you guys want to check it out. I highly recommend, especially if you are in the marketing space, in the online world, or really just in life in general. Atomic Habits. Very, 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 very good book. And one thing that they talk about is that, I forgot exactly, I think it's called the plateau of latent potential. The plateau of latent potential. And basically what it says is that people expect growth in your company to be, or really anything, growth, whether you're practicing playing guitar, whatever you're doing in your life, they expect it to be linear, which is like a straight, like up and to the right. If you look at a graph, up and to a right arrow, right? But really what success looks like and the results that you're going to see with whatever you're doing in your digital marketing agency, whatever it is more of a gradual climb from, it's flat, it slowly goes up and curves up. And in that curve section, where like right before you even see any results, you're seeing very, 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 very small results, is when a lot of people quit. And what happens is shiny object syndrome is basically taking that chart and duplicating it over and over and over and over again. Because what you're doing is you're not giving whatever let's just say it's digital marketing, right? Like, you're not putting the work into it to be able to see, or enough work into it to be able to see the actual growth and the actual results and where you actually want to be. So shiny object syndrome is just going to keep taking you off the path. So please just pick one thing, like whether it's one prospecting method, one way to make money online, and stick with it long enough. And I promise, like, you will see the results that you're looking for as long as you're actually implementing. Another thing that shiny object syndrome does is that it gives you, like, it basically is overstimulating your brain of giving you like all these different things that are proven to help you do really well within your business. But at the same time, like, it just takes you off the implementation and puts you back into the consistent learning, when you're not going to see any sort of results if you're consistently learning and never implementing the things that you are learning. So number 5, just please stay away from shiny object syndrome. If you come across and you're scrolling on Facebook and it says, you can sign up with this method to get 25 clients today, I promise you it's not going to work. It really just comes down to putting in the work, implementing what you're learning, and then going from there. So anyway, guys, that is today's video. Top 5 things, whatever you want to call it, of how to not start a digital marketing agency. I know this is a longer video, but I really, if you guys have watched this far into it, I want to help every single one of you guys out. I do think, and I believe in everyone's potential. I think that coming into digital marketing is something that is not easy. It is made out to be super simple, and you live this really crazy lifestyle. But at the end of the day, that is how they're getting a lot of people into it. They're selling it as this, this luxurious thing where you can travel all day long and you can do this and that, and there's pretty girls and alcohol, when really to actually see success with it, you have to put your nose to the grindstone, actually do things that are going to work for you, and staying away from the 5 things that I talked about today will definitely get you to that point. So I'm going to leave a link down below, not only to the Atomic Habits book, I'm going to also leave a Facebook group down below that I moderate. It's called Six Figures on LinkedIn, which is actually run by myself, Brian Ostermiller, and Sebastian Robeck, who are my mentors that have helped me absolutely explode my agency. We're not going to try to sell you anything. It really just comes down to free value and helping you guys out as much as we can. So anyway, guys, my name is Aaron from Break the Internet. I hope you did guys enjoy this video. If you can, leave a like down below if this did help you out at all. Also comment down below what your favorite part and I guess the best eye-opening section of this video was. And also subscribe if you're new and you want to stay updated with everything we're doing here on the channel, because I want to start uploading a lot more and helping you guys with your marketing agency. So anyway, guys, like I said, my name is Aaron from Break the Internet. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Talk soon.